Hi everyone, my name is Veronica Sant, and what I noticed in the videos was that all three of the counselors displayed the 5 techniques that were described in Chapter 8 pretty much to a T, and they also didn't display any of the negatives and the don't do's from Chapter 8. None of them were cheerleaders, none of them gave any advice, and none of them won up. It was kind of interesting to read the you don't give advice, because that's usually what people are coming to counseling for, to get answers and to seek that professional help. And usually professional help, you would think that it would be advice. But in all of the videos, it did seem like they were giving advice by summarizing exactly what the client was feeling. All of them said clarifying statements. They would label feelings and express empathy and understanding to what the client was saying, which was really fostering that relationship and that growth. And you could see that by the end of the session, there was kind of that sense of relief of, okay, someone gets it. In brainstorming, he has clarifying questions, and he would say statements almost to provide an opportunity for the client to expand upon. Just a brief statement of, so this is, what I'm hearing. And the client would be like, yes, and then continue on with expanding on that point. At the end, he summarized all the solutions that the client had mentioned, but he never presented any new information, which I thought was very interesting. In all of these videos, it isn't what I imagine counseling to be. I imagine it to be very empathetic, very personal, no phones, just talking, paying attention, and just honestly a polite conversation about, what's going on with you, and, let's see what we can talk about today. I didn't necessarily think that it wouldn't be advice giving. Again, that's something that still surprises me, but watching how all the counselors interacted with the clients, it kind of made sense. It was fostering growth for the client by labeling and empathizing with what they were feeling and giving them a platform to kind of express and kind of come to terms with honestly how they were feeling. And it seemed like most of them were confused or kind of guilty about feeling the way they were feeling, whether it was for being homesick and not being able to focus on the relationships that she should be in her mind making, the religion and the spiritual conversation, that conflict of who I was versus who I should be. And again, you see that again in dancing versus helping, deciding, was this a bad choice to make, or was it a smart choice, or who am I? And validating all those feelings, it seemed like provided a sense of relief for each of the clients. All of them used attentive silence. They waited until each client had finished, saying there was no interrupting. They didn't start talking right after the client had finished a sentence. Like they had a thought so urgently that they just couldn't wait. It was a pause. Okay, now you're done. Like I'll summarize and say something, which I thought was more in line with what I was thinking. It's about the client than the counselor saying something. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll respond to yours as well. Bye.